it's the same thing I have right here. It shows you what services we do. We do dog walking, pet sitting, grooming, and training. For the walking, we offer 2 different options. We either do a daily walk or a health inspector. They're generally the same thing and they cost the same. The only difference is the health inspector, we administer medication that the pet needs. For example, if he had an ear infection or if he was sick and the vet needs to give him medicine, if you're not there to give it to him, we will gladly take care of that. And the charge is going to be the same just because it's not really a big difference. For pet sitting, we have 3 different options. We have pet sitting in your home, in our home, or in our kennel. For your home, we would go stay at your house for as long as you want us to. We can set up the hours. We can discuss when you want us to take him out, when you want us to feed him, and what playtime you want. In our home, the dog can stay with one of our caregivers because we have 2 administered caregivers that can take the dogs in. They were foster parents in a way for animal shelters before they worked for us, so they have great experience with animals and taking care of them, and this is for long-term and short-term. In our kennel is basically he comes and stays with us. We have a top-of-the-line kennel with a bunch of really cool amenities. We have a gym for them outside. We have really comfortable beds and clean food, water, and cages. And we also have a supervisor that's there 24/7 in case something happens, because one of my dogs actually died in a kennel when we were away on vacation, so we want to ensure that none of that happens again. The charge for your home is $20 per day. The in our home is $25 per day, just because we have to keep an eye on him the whole time. In your home, we don't really stay overnight. We just stay for the hours that you need. And for the kennel, it's $15 per day. For the grooming, we do it in our location. It's convenient. It's a full canine salon that's cat friendly too. The professional groomers can work wonders with the dogs that you have. We can turn a little ball of fur into something beautiful. You know how the poodles look with the little balls at the end. We also have a specialized trainer. We have 2 actually. They can come to you or you can come to our location. We do basic training. We do puppy training too. We can set up a schedule with you if you want to do it on a monthly basis, on a weekly basis. We can do training for as long as you want. And the fees are really reasonable. It's $40 per hour. The times can range from 1-hour classes, half-hour classes, or 2-hour classes, because you don't want to do really more than 2 hours. That's really mentally straining for the dog. And also for the pet grooming, for a small dog, it's only $20, and for a large dog, it's $30. I feel like that's really reasonable pricing because most other pet salons charge on how much hair the dog has, not just by size. The breakdown of the company that we're starting, we will have 1 receptionist, 2 groomers, 2 trainers, 2 licensed caregivers that can also pet sit and walk. It just depends if they're needed to pet sit for long-term or short-term. We have 4 dog walkers and 2 kennel supervisors, and you can see how much they will be paid on average. We have a property that we located in Osprey, Florida. The breakdown of the cost is all there for you. We're planning on paying $1,677 a month with a pretty large area that we can work with. We broke down the cost of the supplies. The grooming tools will be between $300 and $400 because we need all the scissors, the trimmers, the clippers, and just everything to make sure that the dog is comfortable when we're taking care of him. We have to have insurance for the kennel in case something goes wrong, and we can get that on kennelpro.com. We just sign up for it and they send us a license. We would be getting the gold package because it has extensive coverage geared towards dog kennels, dog trainers, and caregivers who have their own facility, which we will be operating our own facility. And we also need a kennel license to board animals, which is $35 annually. It's just a state mandated thing. For water spending, we plan to spend about $150 to $200 a month. That can change depending on how many clients we have, how many people want grooming, and how many people don't. The electricity bill is a little bit higher. We plan to spend $300 to $350 a month, but with our location being in Florida, we want to turn off the lights every time it's sunny, so we don't have to use as much. And you have all the reasons to invest at the bottom. It's really a growing business. A lot of people have pets, and a lot of households have more pets than kids now. So of course they're going to want to spend money to make their pets feel good, and that's why we're here. We also set up a website that I will pass around to each of you. So you can see it's pretty much like the outline. It has all our services listed, it has our address, it has our phone number that you can contact. One second. We're having technical difficulties. And in this website, you can see that all our features are listed, the prices are listed, and there's also a video of kind of the basic puppy training that you can watch. It's kind of the service that we offer when we do the basic puppy training for only $10. It's for new owners that don't really know how to take care of them.
Also, make sure to put away food and water in the early evening. This will reduce middle of the night bathroom trips.
So this just tells the new owners how to take care of the new puppies.
If a puppy sleeps for a few hours and then starts crying, it probably needs the bathroom. You'll have to get up and take it to the toilet area.
To start with, you may still have to get up at 4:30 in the morning for a couple of weeks. It's like having a new
Can
baby.
everyone see from
But
here?
if it cries incessantly, the puppy is likely scared to be alone. A little tough love is the best remedy. A soothing hand to comfort the puppy is fine, but don't coddle it. Let the puppy cry, as hard as it is. Hopefully, within a night or two, it will adjust to sleeping alone.
Whereas a human baby will cry, with a puppy will mouth when they have need confusion.
Luckily, most experts agree at 8 to 10 weeks of age, puppies gain cognitive learning activity. Responsible play leads to proper socialization and sets the foundation for training. Proper leash training is critical to keeping dogs safe and secure.
They've got to be comfortable on that leash so that we can control their environment. It's very normal for them to bite at it and feel at it to see what it is that's around them. They're very curious about it. What we don't want to do is pull on that leash initially. This sound means, good dog, I like what you did, you win a prize. Always call them in a happy voice. The crazier you act, the happier you act, the more likely they're gonna come to you. Very important to incorporate visual and verbal signals with stay. Still. 1, 2, 3. Notice I mean eye to eye. This is where training happens. Teaching a dog is not about dominating them, it's about communicating.
When a puppy is very young, they have no sphincter control. Anything that's in the belly or in the intestines can push right out.
Accidents are inevitable with puppies because the bladder is still developing.
Pick a toilet area that's easy to find, put them in a neat little corner off to the periphery of their play area.
It's a good idea to start housebreaking by 6 to 8 weeks.
Each time you take the puppy out, you want to have an identifiable word outside and take the puppy to the door.
The key to housebreaking is routine and reward. Deliberate use of affection and attention is a must. No puppy will be housebroken overnight. Accidents happen when they do.
Maybe we could ask some questions.
Sure. Never correct a potty accident in the house. Rubbing your dog's nose in and spanking.
Well, this was just the basic outline of the website with every service listed and our number and location right here. Does anyone have questions?
I have comments.
Okay.
You're just gonna be very hard to top for me. This is very good, very thorough. I did think, and you look like you did your research, but your prices seem a little low. Did you research? To
Yeah,
see
I
this
did-
is
I
what's
did.
going in the area? That's
Um,
kind of the going rate? some of these prices just seem like, it's like, especially giving a dog medicine, it's like that you could charge more for that.
Yeah, I understand, but it's just about being affordable for every
I
family.
was wondering if you're trying to
Yeah,
make it
just,
more
just-
accessible to everyone?
Just because pet services are usually for the higher end families
Right.
that have enough money to spend on their pets, so we just wanna make it affordable for everyone.
Okay, I was wondering what you did with that, and also like doggy daycare, which is basically what you're doing in
Yes.
some of it, but you could even advertise that, like just
Yeah.
for the day, if they just
Yes,
wanna go
yeah.
and play, those are really good prices for that, for people who are working all
Yeah.
the time. But I thought it was wonderful, you did, answered every question I would pretty much have is in here, very good. Yes.
Comment and a question. Number one, you won me over on corgis. If there's anything I love in
Cute
this
fat
world,
her
it's
was very good, I
corgis.
guess.
What kind of investment are you looking at to get started? What do you need from your investors?
All we really need is some money to just get started in creating a bigger business and creating new locations so we can grow. If I know money is a big thing to ask for because you're not sure what you're getting out of it, but I guarantee you that since this is such a growing business and that these services are really affordable, that we will really be able to grow in the next couple of years, and we'll be able to start new locations and new chains and hopefully get them all over the USA.
Do you have a number in mind you're hoping to get from investors, or?
I would love, everyone would love a lot. 20,000 would be great. As much as you can give, it will be greatly appreciated.
But you feel you could start with 20,000, you could get it started? Or
Definitely. I think we can get started. Well, right now we have a budget of 20,000, which is why we're looking for investors, just to see if we can hopefully get a little bit more money to just add even more things to make the pets happier. Any more questions?
Anyone else?
For your employee costs,
Yes.
is that part-time or full-time?
You
When it comes to
can.
your prices?
It depends on. Well, it's just by the hour. So
Okay.
some maybe one of the caregivers works part-time and maybe one of the supervisors works full-time. It just depends on what schedule we come up with and how the people want to work. Any more questions?
Is this a kennel?
We have a kennel in our facility, but the kennel is supervised. The kennel houses only the animals that are staying for a little while the family is away.
So is
And is there a vet on call or what?
We work with a vet, but it's not in our location. We have to go to a different office for that.
Is the property that you're looking at in Osprey, that already have the facilities on it, or do you have to build it?
Well, we would have to build the playpen outside. We would have to build the gym. This is why the cost for the kennel would be so high, because we want to make it a really nice area, but everything else is, we can build inside. So it's just the outside that needs to be rebuilt.
So the building is already physically there,
Yes,
it's just
yes.
adding improvements?
Yes.
And you're renting it, I saw, at least?
Yes, we're leasing. It's time to play with the dog.
Okay. He's like, I don't think so.
He's like, I don't know about this, guys.
Oh my goodness. You have a nice haircut.
He loves our salon.
He's like, I'm done. You saw me, I'm done. Come here.
And you're gonna
No.
train him
Very well trained. He's like, I'm staying put.
Come on, walk around.
There he goes.
We want to go out, walk
hi?
and follow.
Yeah.
He's like,
What's his name?
Do not.
Rambo?